Today, our purpose is to get you in touch with your warm market so that we can help you develop a winning strategy. Your warm market is the group of people who you know and they know you. Most of us instantly recall only a small portion of our warm market. So we'll use this criteria for warm market. Anyone who knows you and might spend 5 minutes with you simply because you asked them to. Notice the word might in our warm market definition. Often people exclude folks from their warm market by deciding in advance that this person wouldn't spend 5 minutes with them if asked. Some of the time you may be right, but for purposes of this exercise today, let's give people the benefit of the doubt and don't prejudge anyone. The second principle of warm market is influence. If someone is willing to give you 5 minutes, it means you have some level of influence with them. Most of us do not realize the amount of influence we have with others. One of the primary factors of influence is the law of reciprocation. Reciprocation is a basic human reaction. Christmas cookies are the perfect example. Notice your reaction on Christmas Eve when a neighbor you barely know shows up with a plate of cookies. Remember the mad scrambles to find something you could give them in return? Most of us just don't like people to do things for us and not give something back. In fact, most of us love the opportunity to repay a debt if it's only helping someone out who asks us a favor. I recently had someone come to my door selling candy. I didn't know them, was busy with something else, and even kind of resented them coming to my house. But an hour later, I had a woman who was one of my Doterra customers call me. Her question, "My daughter is selling chocolates to raise money for her school band. Would you be interested in buying some?" What do you think my response was? Of course. I was grateful for what this person had contributed to my life and more than happy to help her out. I was grateful for the opportunity to give something back to her. So when it comes to applying this concept of influence to our Doterra business, often we avoid talking to people because we don't want to waste their time or we're afraid they might say no. But why not give everyone you know the opportunity to hear what you're doing, and no is an okay answer if that's where they are at after they are educated. Simply remove any filters that you are applying to them. If you have even a little bit of influence and you ask in a simple, honest, straightforward, and non-intimidating manner, you'll be surprised how often people respond in a positive way. Here's an interesting statistic for you. In 2013, AC Nielsen, the well-known TV ratings company, released an interesting survey about what people trust when it comes to products. Here's what they found. 45% of us trust TV, slightly lower for radio. Only 15% of us trust what a business says about itself. In other words, we don't generally trust marketing. What source of information do you suppose we trust more than any other? What a family or friend tells us. 92% of us trust what a family or friends tell us about a product or service. Most of us have far more influence in our warm markets than we give ourselves credit for. So here's the challenge today. We've prepared a simple memory jogger worksheet that will help you get your arms around your possible warm market. Click on the memory jogger download option, print it, and fill out the entire worksheet. It is important that you put as many names next to each category as you possibly can, just for fun to see the scope of how large your warm market really is. Don't worry about doing anything with the people on your list today, just make the list. Tomorrow we'll teach you some simple ways to start tapping into that list to start building your Doterra business.